You have to say it like that.
You are unmuted, so.
Huh?
You're unmuted now, so.
For how long?
Just now, I just did.
Oh.
You don't want the people to hear your lovely Tech Trapper song?
Sure.
Oh, okay. That was quick.
I'm not a professional.
What's going on? Jay,
Hi, Mitchell.
what's going on? Mitchell. Oh, I'm glad you guys are here. What's going on? I'm excited tonight.
He emerges from the shadows.
Who did that?
Jay.
Oh. Jay, man, we're waiting for you to go live again. Your live was pretty cool. And Mitchell, you now have to really become a reviewer. I'm sorry, you have to.
He emerges from the shadows.
Well, actually, you emerged from the shadow first.
The Tech Trapper, Aaron Reed, with his lovely co-host, Dominique Danielle.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Tech Trapper Live with your host, Aaron Reed, and, of course, the lovely Dominique Danielle, a.k.a. Sweetie, a.k.a. Dominique Unscripted, who just got off of a plane, I might ask.
I did.
She went to Seattle without me. She didn't go to Seattle with me. She left me here by myself.
It's called work.
In Houston.
I have a job.
In the heat to go to like 65-degree weather where she can rock a hoodie. Hey, Sharon, how you doing?
You Trump D nice. For Patty and Glad. Patty. Look, I did go to Seattle, but I was there because I had a trip for work. But I did go to Pike's Place to get me some smoked salmon chowder, and it was amazing, per usual.
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Jay. So Dominique's usual background has been moved to another area inside the house. It's been relocated to another space because the creative space that we occupy right now was not large enough for all of our content. So Sweetie now has 2 large bookshelves on the side of her sofa, and that's where she does her Dominique Unscripted content. And I have a little bit of room now for more just regular 25-30 media content. So
It's good to see you here, She-Ink.
She-Ink, what's going on? We've missed you so much.
Mitchell says she doesn't have a bum foot like you, Aaron. She gotta go. She gotta work.
Hey, you are correct. I gotta go back to work next week. I'm not in the walking boot anymore.
He's not in the boot anymore, guys.
So I'm back to just regular shoes, and
I gotta put him back on the never mind.
You was gonna put me on the stroll?
Y'all see my nice Y'all see my nice cup?
She was
my nice mug.
Me on
given to me
stroll.
by the Mr. The one y'all call the Tech Trapper, the Aaron Reed.
Sweetie.
I really like it. Yes.
Man, it was an exciting day today. It was an exciting day.
How so, sir?
Well,
getting out the boot.
We got out the boot, but we also had some good content here on the YouTube.
Okay. Hey, Cam.
Cam, what's going on? Yo, we had some good content here on the YouTube. You know, I thought it was going to be like provocative, controversial.
Get the people going.
And I tried. I tried to drop like 1 or 2 spicy comments in the chat to try to get the Supernote fans going, but it didn't work out.
Oh.
We did miss you, She-Ink. Yeah, it really didn't work out. I thought I was going to be able to spark a EMR versus active pen debate.
And what happened?
We didn't get there, man. I'm going to tell you why. Because, you know, we had Kit. Kit is one of the biggest, you know, e-ink influencers on YouTube. We had Ed of Organized for Change. He is the biggest Supernote fan, you know. And then and he also has a nice size page as well. So I don't want to, you know, take away from Ed. He has a large following. He has a large following of Supernote enthusiasts. But the rock star was this one guy This one guy who was a part of the Discord, Rants About Tech Discord, and when it comes to remarkable mods, he is the guru. Some might even say he's a wizard, Dominique.
Yeah.
He goes by the name of Mitchell.
Mm.
And he is the owner and he runs Remanager. Let me tell you, Dominique.
Mm-hmm.
He silenced
He silenced the people?
the supernoters.
Ooh.
Matter of fact, I think in about a week or so we're gonna get a new top 10, and there's gonna be a new number 1.
You don't say.
I think so. So now it's pretty good. It was a pretty good live. So Mitchell was on live with Kit and Ed over from Organized for Change, and they had a conversation today, and it was pretty cool. They had a conversation about Supernote's Ink Hub and plugin system, and Mitchell introduced Remanager to the masses of e-ink users out there, and a lot of people were impressed, including myself. He really put on a clinic of how someone can develop mods for these e-ink tablets and what you can use them for in their use case. So I was excited about it. What we got in chat? Because you looked.
Because it says, she says, it's been forever. I miss you so much. Catch me up. And then Jay says, it's the Mitchell Scott glazing hour and Apple One. I'm here for it. Sharon says, he did. That was a great presentation by Mitchell. I let the work. He said he let the work talk.
Yo, and it was funny because I was watching. You guys should go check out the live. I'm not gonna give too many spoilers. Y'all should go check it out. I was ready though, because I was ready for like the clash of devices. Because when me and Ed do this in Discord, it's just the argue fest, and I really don't be trying to argue. I just really be saying, hey, Books is just as good as Supernote, right. But you know, I be getting told how much Books sucks and how great Supernote is. That's why I bought the Manta, honestly. I bought the Manta because I'm like, hey, this thing is this good. I gotta have one. And I haven't used it in a week and a half. So I really thought, and honestly, I thought I was going to listen to an hour of how much better the Supernote platform is versus Remarkable, and that didn't happen, guys. For one, I think the Supernote Ink Hub and the plugin system. What happened? What they say?
I believe you, Sharon. Aaron was instigating.
So I wasn't instigating.
That's a very Aaron.
I wasn't instigating. I truly wasn't instigating. I had questions or responses to some things that were said. And Mitchell did such a great job of just showing how fire Remanager is, and honestly how fast that paper pure is. That they couldn't say anything. Nothing could be said. There was no rebuttal. First off, the Ink Hub and what Supernote is doing, I think, is great when it comes to community development and having the community involved. And I think once Ink Hub is out of beta, the plugins will work better and easier to install and interact with. But Remanager, compared to what you get with the Ink Hub, it's night and day. Because I think a lot of those plugins, I don't want to say a lot, I think some of those plugins that are being introduced to the community are kind of buggy still. That's one thing. And when you look at Remanager and what Mitchell's doing and those plugins or mods that he creates, when you throw them on the tablet, they work great. They're integrated within the software of Remarkable. I don't know how he does it. He would have to explain it. And they work like it was created with the software from the company in-house. And that was like a knock that was trying to be said about Remarkable mods, is that because I guess technically Remarkable isn't backing the community and doesn't work inside the software seamlessly. You have to do this and do that, and you don't. And actually, the plugins are the ones that are buggy that act weird. I don't want to go search Reddit to find a plugin to then drop the plugin in the folder. And then I have to go download a different firmware because the beta that I got is not the right one.
Jay says, what did he say? He says, well, then it's like just as good for what though? And Sharon said, you definitely were. And then Mitchell says, Jay says, Mitchell had Kit ready to cry tears of joy. It was a beautiful moment, to be honest.
Man, Kit was so excited.
sometimes.
Kid was like, "What is this?" Kid looked like he just got introduced to the greatest invention known to mankind. And he had it look like finally my remarkable is finna be what I want it to be.
Mm.
And I think Ed didn't want us to know he was interested. That's what I think. I think Ed didn't.
Why?
I think Ed didn't want us.
To like
No, it's
another
like this.
tablet
No,
or something?
because no, it's nothing. It's not a bad thing at all. What I'm saying is, Supernote fans and users, like Supernote users, fans who are really true core fans of Supernote, they're like Dallas Cowboy fans. Okay.
Um,
Except the only difference between a Supernote fan and a Dallas Cowboy fan is that Supernote might be at the top of something. The Cowboys suck every year.
Dang, Aaron.
They suck as a football team. Dallas sucks as a city. You know,
That's way harsh.
that's the only difference is that Supernote fans and users have something that they can hold their head up high about, is that the platform is great. Unlike the Cowboys, who are trash.
Sharon says Ed was intrigued.
He was intrigued, but he didn't want us to know he was intrigued. I know that look. That's the look of you can't walk it back. Because, I saw that look in his eyes before when he opened that Nomax for the first time. But yeah, it was pretty good. And I'm telling you, Kid's finna start getting remanager on his remarkable. I'm telling you, the next top 10. And I said it too in the chat. I'm like, the next top 10 we'll have a new number one. He laughed because he's gonna do it. And the paper pier looks so fast. I can't wait until June 5th, sweetie.
Oh, okay.
You know what happens June 5th?
What happens to June 5th?
The paper pier shows up.
I go to Dallas?
Well, they said the timeline is June 5th through the 17th, okay?
Oh, okay.
But I'm hoping that it's more June 5th, 6th, 7th than 17th.
She says RM manager gives a remarkable tablet the something. It moved. Gives them the life and uses it should have.
I agree. And my thing was also my thing is also this. I feel like, and I said this, and I said this only because at the end of Mitchell's presentation, it was like, yeah, this stuff should already be included in Remarkable software anyway. And my thing is, you can say the same for both platforms, and that's my thing. I think core tools like image insertion, smart shapes, a table of contents, or some sort of indexing, those things should be natively inside the software. I believe those things should be built out by the company, by that company. They should be developed in house. So the majority of the mods that I see people doing on Remarkable are things that should be inside the software natively, like a table of contents, like the clock, like image insertion or linking, page linking. These things should be in the native software. It's not going to make the software any less lean or any heavier or any more confusing. And it's the same with Supernote. People are putting a dictionary, people are putting image insertion, people are putting smart shapes. That should be developed in-house, inside the software, by the company. And I feel like the only difference between Remarkable and Supernote is backing the community creation, giving the community a platform to do it. But I noticed they're marketing it. There are people who are coming back to Supernote because of the new plugin system and the tools that it now can offer. And there are people who are making a decision now and saying, "Yeah, I'm going to go buy it because of that." If you're drawing people back to your platform because of the addition of this community development with the plugins, those community developers should be paid. If you're adding like functionality to a tablet that's gonna bring them revenue, you need to get paid. Same thing with Remark. I truly feel like somebody at Remarkable needs to email Mitchell and say, "Hey, we want to buy Remanager to put it inside of our software, or show us how to develop this in house," and he should get a fee. I say he should get a couple of M's. Honestly, and I'm dead serious. And I think the only difference is Remarkable isn't marketing the Remarkable isn't marketing a system for you to do this community development. They just allow it to happen through being able to put your tablet in developer mode. So I think they're doing more than some of the other platforms, like books. I don't know how to do that. I know Jay probably can do it because he's a wizard as well. But some of these you can't do it with the Scribe. I'm pretty sure you really can't do it with books. I don't know if you can do it with AI paper. I don't know if you can do it with PenStar. I'm pretty sure you can't do it without Fly Tech. You probably can't do anything. You barely can create a file structure without signing into their sync system. So I really don't believe you can have full access to the tablet and do what you want to do. So I think it's great work that what these developers are doing. They need to get paid though. What we got in chat?
So let's go back to the Cowboys.
Oh,
Jay says they're like Dallas Cowboy fans. LMAO. Look look as an NFC East long suffering fan, the Giants. I deeply appreciate the shit talking. Mitchell says I think there's a legit debate Ed and I could have about Supernovas versus Remarkable mods, like healthy, quality, good faith discussions. But I was treating the live like the intro class show. Is that what that is? Like the intro class show. Show them what's possible. Oh, show them what's possible. You got a date. I didn't get a notice yet. That was Sharon. I guess about the date for her.
so
Year.
well, see, I gotta give some context on how I have a date for my peer. So, as you guys know, I was trying to wait for Best Buy or Amazon so I can get it in 2 days, right? Well, I couldn't wait any longer. So, yesterday morning, I woke up and I said I was trying to wait. I woke up yesterday morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. I looked on Best Buy, wasn't available. I looked on Amazon, can't even find it unless I want a screen protector for it. Okay, so like the first thing I did, I woke up, I prayed to the Most High, and then I searched Remarkable. I searched for the Remarkable paper pure before I even brushed my teeth. So I got in the car. Sweetie had to be at the airport early. I had to go to work to take care of some stuff, and I drove to the corner store to get my energy drink. I sent Sweetie in the store. By the time she came out, I was in the passenger side because I had already made up my mind. I couldn't take it any longer.
It just left me confused.
I had to order the Paper Pro. I mean, the Paper Pure. For some reason, it was dark in the car. Probably because it was 4 something in the morning. And I might have put the wrong digit in my email. So the email that I purchased and supposed to get my updates to, it's not a real email. So I have to get with customer service to get them to change the email so I can get my shipping updates. So when I initially ordered it, it didn't have a timeline. But I was going back and forth with customer service today, and I said, hey, until y'all switch the email, can you tell me the shipping window? And she said June 5th to June 17th.
That's a great day, T. Lockett. June 1st is a great day. His is en route. Delivery date by Monday, June 1st.
I know what happens June 1st.
You better know what happened June 1st. As another example, the RM equivalent to Supernote private cloud is RM fake cloud, but there's zero support from Remarkable for it. We should have the option to choose. If some folks don't want the tools they are offered by the developers, they don't have to add them. And She Inc. agrees with that, what Sharon said.
I agree with Sharon as well. I don't know how to use RM Fake Cloud or Supernote Private Cloud. I've heard of this Supernote Private Cloud. I don't know how to use it though. The most I know how to do to have a private cloud is Google Drive. Now I want to set up a NAS, and if I don't mind buying the NAS for in-home, but it has to be where I can just load the software, like scan the QR code when I buy the NAS and plug it up and hook it up, and then when it scans, it takes me to the installation, and I just hit install. I don't know. I don't want to do nothing else other than that. Do we have to do more than that, Jay or Mitchell?
I'm guessing you couldn't hear me really that much, so I moved the microphone closer. Is that better? Give him a couple of M's. Can't wait to see my wife's face when I retire because of this silly tablet hobby.
I'm telling you, you need a couple of M's because I feel like if I'm Aaron the developer and I developed Infinite Scroll plugin for Supernote, right? And if it's like one of the top downloaded plugins, I should get paid for that because people are buying this tablet because now I have Infinite Scroll. Now I have image insertion. Now I have these cool features that I wanted out of the tablet that you guys refused to develop in-house, but y'all gave me stickers and Atelier. I don't even use the drawing app. And that's the other thing. Don't tell me that the software is being kept lean. That's why they're not developing these tools that people use mostly in-house. When you're giving me a drawing app and a Wacom controller that I don't even want to use. I have never opened Atelier on this Manta, nor have I opened the Wacom controller on the Manta. Wacom drawing pad, and I'm not saying people don't use it. I'm pretty sure there are people that use it. But if you can give me Atelier and the Wacom controller, you could have gave me the dictionary. Don't you think so, sweetie?
Yes.
Oh, that's better, sweetie.
Yeah, I had to fight with the puppy child. Okay, now we can be professionals here. Someone took away her sitting spot, so she's not happy about it.
She's not happy.
She is not happy about that at all. Aaron took away the spot where she sits usually when we do this, and now there's no room for her, and she's not happy. She's not a happy camper. Y'all saw me fighting with her, right? Okay. Back to professional.
Man, you can get a drawing tablet, Jay, for $249. A Manta's $505 just the tablet. We haven't even gotten to the EMR and the folio.
Question.
Answers.
What is NASES? NASES? NASES?
It's like a home server. I don't know what the N, the A, or the S. I think the S stands for server. Now the N and the A, I don't know what they stand for. I know what it is though.
Because Jay says, "Oh, sir,
like a network.
we
something.
can definitely talk about it."
Yeah, I know. And now that you are a YouTuber, influencer, go liver, Jay, you need to go live and tell us about Supernote Private Cloud.
I did not make her sad. Aaron made her sad. He removed her sitting spot.
I definitely made her sad.
I have to get her something to put down, but she's not going to want to sit down there.
No.
She's wants to be attached to me some kind of way. She's clingy.
But what I did take away from the live today is that both tablets are pretty good. So the Manta and the Remarkable Paper Pure are both pretty good choices if you want to get into e-ink. I'm excited about both the tablets.
Thanks, Javier.
What's going on, Javier? How you doing today?
My other background has been moved to another space.
The grass wall, the lights, the Dominique Unscripted. She has 2 large bookshelves.
Yeah.
And I'm still moving books. I have books I need to move out of here to go up there.
Side note, Javier, we've started Verity. I started Verity, and then I'll go back to Sort of Light, whatever that book is called. Sort of Omen, Give Me Sight, Beyond Sight. We'll go back to that. Okay.
And I was excited about how fast the Paper Pure looked. So I wrote on the Paper Pure in Best Buy, and so I'm extremely excited about getting it. But to see how fast that thing was moving when Mitchell was doing his demonstration, either the tablet moves that fast or Mitchell is just so used to Remarkable UI that he can do it in his sleep with his eyes closed. Probably both. But y'all go check that out. It's a lot of good information there on both platforms. And yeah, I think some good information there. And Kit's probably on Remanager right now. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the Viwoods AI paper platform. Jay, I know you have the mini. Have you checked out the update? The update version 3.14.1 is out now and it's in beta. It's given us some good tools. It's Viwoods is catching up when it comes to their software, and I think that they have caught up now. I just think they need to add maybe a couple of more things to truly be on the same level with the books and Supernotes when it comes to functionality. They have some tools already that Supernote doesn't have. Like they have a legit image insertion. They don't have page linking, but now they have a headers. Essentially, it looks like they took what Supernote does with headers and what books does with the outline, and they gave you both, which is pretty cool. The outline travels with the PDF off tablet as well. You just don't get a sub. You don't get sub outlines, so you can't get sub outlines. And the headers necessarily isn't called headers; it's called a mark. But you don't get like sub marks. But however, when you do select the mark, it shows up in your handwriting, which is pretty cool. And then they added some other things like to the daily app now, where you can pretty much use your daily app without actually going into the app. If you have that widget on your home screen, you can see your to dos in your handwriting as well. And they did a lot of other stuff that I haven't dived into. I read the notes, but I haven't just dived into them yet. Because honestly, my use case with that tablet, the mini, I don't really use picking and the reader, the learning that much. I don't really use it that much, simply because I would rather read on something slightly bigger. Pause. But the paper app, the meeting app, the daily app is what I use when I use that tablet. And what they've done with the paper app, and then how you can actually load your custom templates now, and how you can manipulate them. It's pretty cool. You guys should really check it out. What we got in chat?
Well, Jay says he's actually doing a live tomorrow. He's been working on on something that he's pretty excited about for Viwoods.
Ooh,
Viwoods.
I'm excited about it too.
He has not yet, and he needs to get them to get him on the beta release. I need to get them to get me on the beta releases.
I forgot how I got on the beta for Woods because it's been so long, like almost a year and a half plus. I forgot what I did. I'm pretty sure it's something simple as sending a message or something.
He says to him they really haven't caught up to, which is why he wrote his Viwoods, whatever they're called, Viwoods Notes app. I want to show tomorrow. So
That's
be
cool, Jay.
ready.
So what in your well, I guess you don't want to tell the world until you show us. But like, what do you think they need to do with the Notes app to catch up? Like, are they on the same level as Supernote books? I would say they're not the same level. But if I said they caught up, I do think they caught up because they have. Look, Weebooks has functionality in the Notes app that Remarkable and Supernote don't have, and they also have functionality that they. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. There are things that you can do with the AI paper platform and the Notes app that you can't even do with Remarkable or Supernote. Now, Supernote has some things that you can do that the AI paper platform can't. But I think it's like maybe what like if you truly add page linking, like linking to the AI paper platform, and you clean up the organization between the meeting notes. I don't either take meeting notes away or give me a way to have a filing structure with meeting notes and then give me linking. If you do that, and then you just give me a better global search, it makes no. I think if you give me marks where I can now have something like a header and I have this outline, it should work within the global search. And also, if I tag something in meetings, when I go to global search, like my tag should cross over. So let's say if I tag Dominique Unscripted in both the paper app, the meeting app, and I go to global search and I hit the tag Dominique Unscripted, it should pull every tag that's Dominique Unscripted, whether it's in paper app or meeting app. That's one thing. And you should also kind of add tags to the reader. So that way I can tag all of that stuff. What we got in chat?
Jay says a lot of it for him is about interoperability. They have a lot of things that seem good but are incompletely implemented, and that drives him nuts.
But see, Jay will know that because Jay is looking behind the curtain.
But the average user?
The average user is looking in front of the curtain.
Oh, but she says she feels that, Jay, along with the weird redundancy.
What weird redundancy? Oh, like what do you mean? Like which one? What's the what happened? Because I might not pay attention because I just write. I literally when I use the AI paper, I'm in the daily app. I'm in the paper app. That's pretty much it. I use the meeting notes because I like the meeting notes app, and I use the AI summaries. So I'm kind of cool with how I use the meeting app because if I want to attach those notes in the meeting app, if I want to match that with something I have in a paper app, I give them both the same tag, which irritates the shit out of me because I shouldn't have to do that. Like I should be able to go in my tags and tag Monday morning meeting in the meeting notes. And then when I go to the paper app, I hit my tags and that tag is there. So I just select it. And then when I go to my global search, it'll all pull up together. And honestly, I wish I could just file it all in one folder. That would be the best thing. But, you know, they don't want to see me be great.
Jay says the average user is going to ask things like, wait, what is it with the difference? What is the difference between to do and task? Why can I send some things to Google Calendar, but I can't send anything to Google Task? That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know of an e-ink tablet that I can send to Google Tasks. I can't send my tasks to Google Tasks from Supernote or Remarkable either, can I? I mean, not Remarkable, but Books.
Mitchell says that's one thing I like about Remarkable. Just give me a piece of paper.
Yeah.
She says, like, why have meeting and notes? Why two types of note apps?
I get what they were trying to do with the meeting notes, but I think it was a fail. So I think I think I think the thought process is similar to iFly Tech, and why iFly Tech doesn't let you just create a note and choose if you want to record and transcribe in a note or not. With iFly Tech, you have your regular notes, and then you have to choose a recording note for transcription, which is still just a regular note, but it has a transcription feature there. You can't choose to record inside of a regular note. So I think that's the same kind of thing. They want to separate it to give you a separate canvas for those meetings because at first the meeting notes you could use AI to summarize up to 5 pages, and I think at first paper was only 1 page at a time, and then an update came out where both of them were 5 pages at a time. But what I don't like about the meeting notes, like I don't think it should be separate. I think the meeting note templates should just be in the paper app and it all should work within that one note-taking app. But if it's separate, at least give me the option to have a filing structure within the meeting notes because there's no filing structure. They're just naked meeting notes. You know what I'm saying? I can't like put all of my huddle meetings in one folder. They're just out there. And give me the option like Supernote, like Remarkable, where I can just save everything in one file structure. So no matter what it is, or like the Kindle Scribe platform, whether if it's a note, a PDF, a recording note, whatever it is, I should be able to save it all in one file structure. So it's either that, which I agree. I don't like the separation of the meeting notes and paper notes, but I deal with it because I like the function.
Well, Jay says read the Google Task thing. Just wait, LOL.
I can't wait. Even though I don't use Google Tasks, I don't like to be kept on task. But I do like, see, hold on. I know I'm not tripping. What?
What are we waiting for?
No, I'm just trying to see if it's different on Books as well, because I don't really remember. So Books has reminders and okay, so Books just has reminders. And that's just it. And your reminders are essentially a to-do. But even the reminders, they're not gonna flow to anything with Google Task. And then the not iFly Tech, the AI paper platform. Yeah, I know.
Books is half implemented too.
To do
Oh,
in
books is
text.
half implemented too with this. No excuses here for Onyx.
So they have to do and task. So what platform integrates with Google To Dos? I know Supernote doesn't, or do they? You know who does integrate with Google To Dos?
Who?
The iPad. Oh man. And it's something weird with Supernote's calendar app. It's the only one that doesn't sync. It's weird because I sync my iOS calendar to my Google calendar, my Google 2530 media calendar, right? But within my my OS calendar, I have Outlook, another calendar, another emailing account calendar I use, and Onyx pops up within my OS, my Apple calendars, right? So I can create an event on my Apple calendars and send it directly to the Onyx calendar. It's gonna go to all of my Onyx devices, right? But it also comes to my AI paper platform device. It'll show up inside of my Remarkable device for my meeting notes. But if I only select the Onyx, wherever Supernote's pulling from with my Google account, it doesn't it won't pull the ones that say only Onyx. I don't know why. I've been trying to figure that out. What we
Oh,
got?
okay, She Inc. Thanks for stopping in. Y'all are the
Thanks,
best. We
She
gotta
Inc. for
get
the
back to
chat.
work. You take care and thanks again for the live stream.
Thank you for the super chat, She Inc.
Yes. Jay says, have a good evening, She Inc. and good day tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Jay says Supernote gives you private cloud and theoretically you can use that for talking to Google, including tasks if you set it up right. And yeah, it's weird that they don't even sync their calendar to that.
I gotta see what this private cloud is about. I need to really look into. I need to look into private cloud, and I want to look into Remanager. I need to use my Google Drive more. Now, I guess my question would be with private cloud, Jay, or with RM Fake Cloud, Mitchell, if you're still in here. Can I use both of those like I would use Google Drive or the OneNote Drive or whatever? Like, can I use it the same way? Can I both send and pull information from those two places?
Jay says you'll be able to run private cloud on your NAS. He did
Else,
say what that stands for earlier.
it's network something something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
storage.
I can put private cloud on my NAS, and essentially I don't have to. So what you're saying is, if I have, let's say, if I have the Manta and the Nomad, I can have both of those synced to my private cloud, and then I can have my NAS synced to my private cloud. So essentially, I can move files in between my PC and my e-ink tablets through private cloud, and private cloud will be that syncing spot for my two tablets, opposed to the Supernote regular cloud. Is that what he's saying?
I don't know if that's what he's saying. I know you weren't really just asking me, you just putting that out there. But Mitchell says RFA Cloud doesn't support Google Drive.
Okay.
Neither of them directly support Google Drive, but you can use either partner app to send Drive stuff to and from. To and fro.
Okay.
You can send to and fro, sir.
So I'd have to use the private cloud as the in between. Got it.
But it does support using your NAS as an import-export target like Google Drive with the RM Cloud.
Okay. That's
Yes.
good to know. Mitchell. In the live, it was said that you can't use custom templates on Remarkable. And when this was said, I was driving to my foot surgeon's office, so I couldn't use my thumbs. But I really wanted to say that is not true. I use custom templates on my Remarkable tablets all the time. Now, I might not load in the sense of a Supernote custom template or a books custom template or a AI paper custom template and so on and so on. But I use custom templates all the time. Matter of fact, oh, it's right there. I knew I was using it because I was working on my book today. You can use custom templates on your RM devices. Now, that's a cheat code though, because it's all it is the PDF. But because your PDFs just roll into your Notes app, like they should,
It's just a Peter.
I just copy it. Like I bring the PDF in, I make a couple of copies in my notebook because I know that's the one I'm gonna keep it in, and I use it.
Mitchell says you can use custom templates. It's just a Peter. When I say templates, I don't mean PDFs.
Well, I can send stuff from. I mean, I can create something on Microsoft Word and send it to the tablet. I just thought it was always going to load as a PDF. Even when I use these custom templates on books in Supernote, they're custom PDFs. And Supernote is a pain in the ass because it's stupid. So I have to load it as a JPEG or whatever that photo file is. If I want to use it to start the notebook, I have to load it as a picture file, put it in my style, and then I go to my notebook to start the notebook. And when I'm starting the notebook, that's the only way I can choose a custom template is if it's in one of those weird files, right? However, if I take my custom template that I've exported as a PDF, and then I put it in my styles, and then I open up a notebook and I start a notebook with just a regular sheet of paper or whatever pre-installed things they have. Then I go into the notebook and change my layer or change my template when I go to custom. That's when the PDF ones are available. Why? That makes no sense. Jay, why? That doesn't make any sense.
Jay says the easiest way to use real custom templates on Remarkable is Remanager, to be honest. TBH.
Oh, so how do I use them on Remanager, to be honest? And can somebody make a plugin for Supernote to make that process easier?
IMO Remarkable should release a template making web app.
They should, but they should. But do you need one with all the templates you use? You got Canvas now. You got Word. You can use it in. You can use them in. I use OS Papers or app or Mac OS Papers. I don't know why I just say Papers, Aaron. Duh. I use Papers. A lot of times, to be honest with you, I use Copilot to make a lot of them.
Real being Remarkable's custom what? JSON format for templates?
I don't know what that is. That's that
What is
developer
that?
talk. I don't know. It's something I don't know.
I definitely don't know.
Yeah, but I was like, man, I make a template every day. Oh, I do this a lot. I don't think this counts though.
You can't make real templates from PDFs.
Why not? You just burst my bubble, man. I was excited. I be sitting here thinking I'm making custom templates all the time and exporting them as PDFs.
And Mitchell just bust your whole bubble?
You just bust my whole bubble, man. I mean,
Mitchell.
Man, I'm sitting here making custom templates. Man. I was so excited about this. I got like a whole little book review template I made on Copilot. I was proud of myself too. And he said it's not a real template, man. I'm gonna be a little sad for like 2 minutes. Where's my little book journal thingy at? Where'd it go? Which one is this? Is this the one I made or is this the one I bought from Dave over at Tablet Tech?
I'm talking the ones you can apply to any notebook page.
Yeah, you're right. Because the only downside to when I do use it as a PDF is I can't move those notes out of that PDF to another PDF. I can't do it. So I have to copy. So let's say, because what I was doing before image insertion became a thing on Remarkable, is I would take whatever the image was I wanted for my cover for my notebook, for my chapters for my book, and I would move that on tablet. It's gonna come as a PDF. And then, of course, I can add notebooks and all of that stuff to it, and you'll have the functionality of the notebook. But I couldn't merge that notebook with anything with the cover. So if I wanted to move something, if I wanted to merge some other information with that, I would have to copy the information from one notebook and then paste it or copy it, whatever you call it, into the actual notebook with the PDF cover. And it was a headache. But now I have image insertion with Remarkable, so I don't have that problem anymore. I just go on my partner app, insert some images, and I'm Gucci. Dominique,
Huh?
I'm Gucci.
Gucci. Okay. Mitchell says most of the ones on Etsy, etc., are PDFs though, and you can't type on PDFs either. What did he say?
You ain't have to burst my bubble like that, Mitchell.
And the book supports infinite scroll, different device sizes, etc.
Say that one more time.
He said after you can't make real. No, I'm talking the ones you can apply to any notebook page. Supports infinite scroll, different device sizes, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, you're right, Mitchell.
The annoying part is Remarkable has solved this on the text side, method, template sync, etc. They just need to build the tools for creators to create them, to make them.
I wonder if with this template hub with books, does it support the infinite scroll note? I would assume it does, since they made these templates in house, or templates, or whatever you want to call it. See, I never realized you can't type on a PDF, because every time I use my PDF template, I never type on them. It's the writing template one. And then the second thing is I never use infinite scroll with them. I don't use infinite scroll that much. I use like regular page swipe. I think I don't use infinite scroll that much because I like the feeling of advancing to the next page, if that makes sense. Now, I kind of like infinite scroll works great on Remarkable, and it works great on books. I think I just kind of like infinite scroll on books slightly better because I see the page break. So I kind of get a feeling of, I have infinite scroll. And see, infinite scroll on books with my custom PDF template thing, it's not a real infinite scroll. It's just going to advance to the next page, and it's going to populate a new template. That's all it does. It's just populate a new page.
Mitchell says he doesn't either. The infinite scroll.
Oh yeah, like it's cool to have. So when I use it, sometimes when I'm out and about, like I'll go to a coffee shop and then I just decide I want to work on my book, and the only thing I have on me is the move. I'll write 2 chapters of my book, or I'll write a whole scene of a script on the move. That's when I use infinite scroll. And then I forget that I use it because I'm really not paying attention. I'm just scrolling for more real estate. And then when I get home and I hop on the larger Remarkable tablets, that's when I'm like, oh, I forgot I did make this infinite scroll note. So, but it works great though. It works good. I haven't tried to export any infinite scroll notes to see how it breaks down in the PDF as far as page breaks with Remarkable. Now, books, you can see the page break. So, what we got?
Some people really love it. And Jay says, I hate infinite scroll, and I wish I could scour it from the face of the earth with a with a Death Star super laser. But at least I'm not dramatic about it.
You're a little dramatic. Now, you know what I
even want to be able to zoom on a page. Jeez. There's a mod to disable it.
Mitchell has a mod for everything. He really does. So I like the infinite page note, which on books is slightly different from the infinite scroll. I like the infinite note better, but not on the 10.3-inch tablets. The only time I would even use this infinite note on books is on the Note Max or the XC if I had the XC. But I hate that infinite scroll note too, though. That's just the only one I truly would like to use because it serves a purpose within the note for like really one use case that I might use once every 3 months. So
Mitchell says long pages, no page breaks, just long pages. I'm not dying on camera, okay? I have super bad allergies and they are attacking me right now. YouTube will get mad. And I've gotten better with my cough. Trust.
Yes.
Jeez. It used to be really, really bad.
She has bad allergies on. I have a rose smelling candle on because I have to set the mood when I go live like a bad bitch. I have to have candles burning or a candle on the warmer. Don't ask me why. I just have to set the mood with the lights, the purple lights behind me. Sweetie just looks at me in disgust sometimes.
I do not. Yeah. He just, he does his thing. Whatever.
I have to get in my Zen place. When I go on rants, it's because I don't have the candle on. Just FYI. If I'm going on a rant, it's because I don't have the candle on.
They're going to want you to never turn the candle on.
I shouldn't have told my secret.
They're going to be like, turn the candle off.
I was really trying to throw like some trigger comments out there to get the Supernote guys sparked to a debate. I think, you know what I think though? You say I'm an instigator. Kid might be more of an instigator than me. No, because Kid, I dropped like a little spicy comment and Ed, he couldn't help himself. He had to give rebuttal. And Kid was like, yeah, now we're going. It did. I don't know. I was gonna shoot somewhere out there, man.
I think you might have offed Jay the professional.
Oh, me?
I'm not a professional. He said I have to set the mood like a bad bitch in the skull faces. Wow, it literally will not let me type what Aaron said about why he set the mood. Gotta light the anti-SN Supernote candle.
Man, that boy said that's what's wrong with books. Unremarkable. This should have been in like, dude, that applies to both platforms. And Kit was like, yeah, you're right, Aaron. And I don't know if that made it better or worse. And homie just, I don't know, man.
Mitchell says he do think Kit wanted a fight. Sharon said, yes, Kit was looking for a debate.
No, Kit, man, Kit be wanting to fight. And Kit be in these discords. So every time me and Ed would be fighting in his Discord, Kit be saying it. He'd probably be laughing, eating popcorn somewhere. And I had to stop. I said, I can't do it anymore. I don't wanna fight, man. I come in peace. But I was ready too, man. I was ready. Cause my the doctor's office isn't that far from where I stay, so I started the live just sitting in the car in the driveway, ready. I had to, surround sound on in the electric car. I was excited. Got in the doctor's office. I didn't even speak to the receptionist. I just signed in and sat down. Y'all interrupting my video. That's how long it took me to wait for my doctor, by the way. I saw the whole live in its entirety waiting for the doctor.
The man is so slow, jeez.
I was afraid that Mitchell wasn't going to be on because I saw something in Discord say, Mitchell, will you be able to join? And I was like, no, please, no. No, he has to be on. I'm just impressed with the... Mitchell, I'm assuming that you use Mac for your computer. If not, let me know. If you are a Mac user and you did the whole side load with the paper pure today, did you have to get that whole there's an app that you have to get for Mac to communicate with Android tablets to side load? I just refuse to get it. Do I have to do that remarkable? Because I've never tried. I do all the remanager stuff over my interweb. I like saying interweb. kid was looking for a fight.
Yep, a Mac.
So do I need to get that whole? It's not an Android tablet. So will Mac see the remarkable like a like just a regular? I don't know. Because like when I use PC at work, and I plug in my Android tablet, it sees it like storage, so I can move things just back and forth. But
Nah.
it doesn't see it regular. I have to do the app thing. That sucks. I'm gonna try it when I get off live. How long we been on live anyway? Because we got an early day tomorrow, sweetie.
Who got an early day?
How long?
Remanager just talks. SSH to, is that it to the tablet? It sees it as a network device, not storage.
Oh, okay. That's cool. At least it sees it. Because I plug the books tablet, the Supernote, any of these Android tablets, and the Mac says, "We don't like you. You have a disease."
Again, who has an early day tomorrow?
We don't really have an early day. I'm going to the coffee shop though.
Oh, okay.
But now we do have to go to Scentland. So you got to make content, sweetie. I'm working on this project. Oh, by the way, before we leave, so I'm working on a project that involves Sweetie and myself and our love for scents. So I'm kind of making. I call it the what's the name for it? I have it here in my. I have it here
Handy dandy.
in my handy dandy 10.3 because I'm using the Note Max. I'm using the Note Max to do it, and of course, everything that I do is also involving with content. But I just want to show people how I use it. So I'm definitely using the Note Max. So I'm doing the same process, but I'm doing it, and I'm doing a lot of double work. So I'm doing the same process, but I'm gonna show you guys on both the AI paper platform, the books platform, and the Supernote platform. The same task, just how each tablet handles it differently. So I'm not necessarily saying I'm doing it with Remarkable as well, and I'm not necessarily doing it to say which one is better. It just gives me a way to show the functionality of each of these brands of tablets so you can see how each tablet might handle a task that you might do. So I'm making something called, I made this up. I thought I was being creative. Tell me if it works or not, sweetie. It's called the Oud and Amber Codex. Doesn't that sound interesting and intriguing?
It does.
It does, doesn't it?
I like this 3-time comparison idea, Aaron. That's from Jay. Oh, and before you move too far, Mitchell says you don't need anything but Remanager. No other apps or BS needed.
That's good to know.
Mitchell says, same, that'd be cool.
And so this is my little creation I created. So this is what I was doing. This is my workflow that I was doing because when I get through with it, it's gonna be a couple of like different entries, right? But we have image insertion on both the books tablet and we have image insertion on both like the books tablets. I can insert images in Remarkable now, but of course it's through the partner the desktop app. But books, AI paper platform, I can insert images natively. I don't have to do any plugins or anything. But Dave over at Tablet Tech, and check his video that he just put out about the AI paper updates. He did something that was so smart and genius, and I was like, why have I not done this before in my life? Because what I was doing for the fragrance that I want to have the image attached to the note, I was taking a picture of it and just sending it to Books Drop. Well, I was airdropping it to my Mac, so then I can send it to Books Drop or send to Viwoods, and then of course I'll have it there to move into my Remarkable app.
Oh, Jay must have got some news. He said, yo, Aaron, guess what? And all he's yelling this because it's in all caps.
Oh, what? Tell me.
Just guess who just got his iFly Tech A Note 2 shipping notification?
Hey, that's fire. But I feel like that's fire. I'm glad you got it too. And to be honest with you, Jay, I feel like they said they were going to send that thing to you like 3 weeks ago. I could have sent you mine.
They're even sending me the keyboard case.
You're getting the AI Note 2. Ew, not the Air. They won't give me the AI Note 2. They know better. That's cool though. You're gonna like that thing. See, I have the Air. They sent me the Air, and the folks at iFly Tech were nice enough to send me the Air, and I appreciate it. And
Nice.
I like the Air, but it's not for me. It's a good tablet, but it's not for me. But what I see from the AI Note 2 when Dave is using it, and even when Kit's using it, that thing looks nice. Now that AI Note 2, you might get that thing in your hands and be excited.
Okay, he says, no, dude, check again with them because I had to bug them and then bug them 2 weeks later. And Mitchell says, oh, by the way, I figured out today you can direct connect USB keyboards to the Remarkable Paper Pure Pro? I don't know, RMPP, and move. Pure needs external power, sadly. iFly Tech is sending me the whole thing for free just for the review.
Yeah, that's cool. So I didn't feel like harassing them that much. So they sent me the AI Note Air 2. Because I had reached out to them a couple of times and they told me that they didn't have any AI Note 2s for available at the time. Cool. That's cool. I believe you. And they finally agreed to send me the AI Note Air 2. And I was thankful for that. I enjoyed reviewing the tablet. It's a good tablet. It's a quality tablet. So I reached out to them after that because they said they liked my review. And I said, I would love to review the larger one. And they said they'd let me know once they have some available for the campaign. Now I asked them this like a week ago. So maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So, I mean, it's cool. I'm excited they sent me the AI Note Air 2. I have nothing but good things to say about iFly Tech. They were nice. Communicating with them was great. So nothing bad to say. So hopefully when they get some, they'll send it to me. Now, the AI paper, I'm trying to get one of those. We in negotiations. So, we in negotiations. I had to show them my back catalog of AI paper mini videos and they liked them. I even, showed them the C1 ceramic pen video and they liked it too. I just hope they don't know I gave Rod the C1. But so if you go check out Dave's video, he did something cool which has turned into something I'm using. So before I saw his video, I would just take a picture with my phone of the bottle and I would send it to Books Drop, or I would send it to send the Viwoods, and then I would just insert the image into my notes. Dave goes to the web browser. I don't know why I haven't thought about this. And when I saw it, I was like, Aaron, you could have been doing this how long? He just goes to the web browser, types in what he's looking for, goes to images, and downloads the image right there. And boom, it just goes to your download folder. And then you just hit insert and grab it out your download folder. I was like, why have I not thought about this entire time of life? Why didn't I think about I do everything else with that stupid browser. I do everything else with it, from punish myself trying to shop on Amazon to going to websites, reading articles. I use push read a lot. So if I'm on the computer and I see like I'm doing some research on something, like when I get on my whole nerd out about the Egyptology and I'm looking up some more stuff, I'm on a website. I just send the website to push read. And when I get the website on push read, I literally turn the website into an EPUB. And so I do all this stuff with the browser. Why, sweetie?
I don't know.
Why did it not come to my? Why did I not think about? I can just.
Because you like to take the scenic route.
Once I saw that, I was like, why did I not think of that?
You like the scenic route. I keep telling you this. You like the scenic route.
And I still don't know the ink. I still really haven't sat down and dug into Inkwise. I just always roll with recommended. So when I go to a web page, I just have it set to recommended. I don't do this fast refresh and it's customized and moving from HD to this other one. I don't even bother myself with trying to mix and match all of these weird settings. I just leave it on recommended. I'll harass them again. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait like another good week and a half, and then I'm gonna say, "Hey, you guys forgot about me." That's what I'm gonna say.
You should make them an offer they can't refuse.
They can refuse it. I don't have enough subs. Oh man. I talked to Rod this week. He's doing great, doing wonderful. So I usually harass him once a week. I tried to get him on the live. He didn't say no. He kind of sidestepped my question though. Really, I didn't try to get him on my live. I said, we need you to cut your camera on.
But hey, Aaron, guess what?
What?
You're going back to work. You can go to Philly now.
I can pull up.
This is true.
He can't do nothing if I pull up and shove this Canon camera in his face and say talk. Well, I told you I want to start filming docs, and I have 2 docs that I want to be like my first documentary. I don't know which one is which. One of them is going to be my family member who is an Impala SS enthusiast. So I kind of want to make a doc about him and his journey with his cars. But I really want to do this doc with Rod first about his journey with his ceramic nibs. So I'm going to see which one I can do first.
Mitchell said he's been on more lives than Rod.
Within the past couple of months, yeah. I mean, Rod told us he had an OBS issue, and I went and had foot surgery and got back on. But Rod did this before. He does daily lives. Doing daily lives is tiring. Hell, doing 2 a week is tiring. And really, I'll do more than 2 a week because I'll do 2 for Tech Trapper Live. Sweetie might do a live once every couple of weeks, maybe once every 2 weeks. And between me making videos, editing videos, working on my book, working on my script, recording Sweetie's content and editing Sweetie's content. Like tomorrow, we're going to go to Scentland and create more content. And I still have a whole video that I need to edit for Sweetie right now. And then we still have to shoot the second half of that content. And now I'm going back to work.
The man likes to be busy. I would help him with editing, but I don't know what I'm doing. I would really mess it up. I'm pretty sure I would mess it up.
And I need a new computer.
I can't imagine doing daily lives. That's nuts.
I couldn't do daily lives so I'm lying because I've been off work for about a month and a couple of weeks, and I still wouldn't want to do daily lives.
Mitchell said he would love to see a doc about Rod's nib journey.
No, and I talked to him about it. I mentioned it to him, and he said yes. So, I just wanted to. I finally got the camera I needed. I just need to get one more piece of glass. And once I get that lens, then I'll be ready to do it. I'll probably get that lens maybe July. So I want to really shoot for August. I'm gonna get one of them and see if we can kind of set it up for around August or September because I kind of want to catch Philly when it starts getting cold. I think that'd be a good aesthetic. And then not too cold though.
You got a gimbal, bro?
I do have a gimbal, but I need a new one. Now, what I really need to do, which I've been dreading, I have been rolling with this M1 Mac Mini, and I've reached its limit because my Final Cut Pro is glitchy sometimes. So I'm gonna have to upgrade that when I really. I'm gonna have to upgrade that soon. So I'm not gonna be able to buy no more e-ink tablets for a while.
Good night, Sharon. Thanks.
Good night, Sharon. I'm not far behind you.
Birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm really gonna have to update my computer. So the Pure is the last tablet that I'm gonna be able to buy for a couple of months because I need to get one more piece of glass. I need to get a new gimbal. I need to get a new computer. And then from there, I need to work on a slow race truck. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Man, my OBS was a little choppy a couple of times. I think my 8 GB M2 Mac Mini can't hang. Gee, so many letters, so many
See,
numbers.
we're in the same boat. We got to go ahead and break down and get that M5 Mac Mini Studio. We'll be good for the next 8 years. Now, I have tried, oddly enough, the MacBook Neo handles Final Cut Pro fine. The only time you start, I noticed the only time I start feeling the the MacBook Neo sluggish is if I'm loading like a lot of effects and stuff like that. But if I just straight up go in there and edit it, simple edits, simple graphic effects and things like that, the Neo handles that fine. And even when I go live with my setup with the MacBook Neo, I think the problem the last time I went live, I wasn't using a proper dock. The dock that I have was what I was using for my iPad, and it's more or less just honestly, it's really more of a just a USB C like extender that it gives you a charging port and it gives you a couple of USB C docks. I mean, a couple of USB C ports, USB A ports, and then it gives you a HDMI port to a monitor. So it's not like a legit docking station that can handle me rolling two monitors, an audio interface, two mirrorless cameras, and then the drop down camera. Because I use like a if I'm not using my phone, then I will use this. What is this? I forgot the name of this camera. I'll use this camera for my overhead shots.
You get one of them beefy Thunderbolt docks.
YOLO cam. Yeah, the YOLO cam.
You got one of those beefy Thunderbolt docks? Question mark. Yeah, he's asking if that's what you got.
My backpack up front. No, if you want the truth, the dock that I was using is one of them like $40 docks I got off Amazon because I was being cheap. Because at the time, I only just needed ports for the iPad. I needed a port for the YOLO cam because I was making content just out and about. Like me and the iPad was actually pretty cool because me and Sweetie did a couple of red carpet events just straight up with the iPad and the YOLO cam.
Mm-hmm.
And my Rode, either the Rode lapel mic or this mic right here, this kind of like BS shotgun mic, it actually works pretty good. But
oh, nice. I've seen some that are like 400, same price as the Neo.
yeah, I'm not buying a $400 dock. The only way I will invest in a dock like that is unless I actually go grab the a MacBook Pro instead of the Mac Mini Studio. If I do that, then I'll invest in a pretty solid dock. I just don't need two laptops because the MacBook Neo does what I need to do. Like if I'm not taking the MacBook Pro out anywhere, unless I'm doing a red carpet event, or if I'm on location shooting something and I just want the power of the MacBook. But even when I go shoot on location, shoot my scenes, like we're going out tomorrow and shooting stuff, I'm really not using any software on the laptop to shoot. I'm shooting everything to the camera, and then I just dump it. So, um, yeah. Well, guys, it's late. Sweetie's been up since what time?
2:50.
Sweetie's been up since 2:50. I've been up since a good 6 o'clock, and I went to sleep at a good 2:30 in the morning. So, um, thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you go check out the live with Kit, Ed, and Mitchell, go check out Mitchell's remanager. He go check out Mitchell's page as well, because he does have some content on YouTube with the remanager. Um, Mitchell, we got to get you back on in the next week or so you can give us some updates on the Paper Pure and some mods you're running on that, because I would love to see how you're using the Paper Pure with those mods. And Jay's gonna be live tomorrow. Let's not forget to check Jay out tomorrow to see what he has going on. Don't forget to check out Dave over at Tablet Tech. He has some new videos out. And if you guys like a supreme writing experience on your EMR tablets and you don't have one of these things, is it fuzzy? Can you see it? What does that say?
Is there something nib?
It says the crystal nib from Rants About Tech. Now, there's a nib in here, but it's not a crystal nib. It happens to be a palm nib because I took the palm nib out of my Lamy and put the crystal nib in. But if you order one of these, you're not going to get a palm nib. You will get the crystal ceramic nib from Rants About Tech. You guys should check it out. $49, I think. Is that how much I paid for it? $49. It works great. I have it in at least 3 Lamys. I have it in my Lamy. Boom. See that, guys? Did it focus yet, sweetie?
There you go.
That's a crystal nib. Look how amazing that thing looks. And it writes even more amazing than how it looks. I have the Dr. Grip EMR by Pilot. It might be the best EMR pen that I have. I have a crystal nib in that as well. It's attached to the manta in the corner collecting dust. So thank you guys for checking out the channel. I'm going to have some videos out this weekend. Until then, I will see you guys in the Discord. I'll see you guys on Jay's Live tomorrow. Shout out to Mitchell again for a great job on the live today and some really good information that he gave us. So thank you guys for checking out the channel, and we will see you next time.
Good night.
Good night.